Sometimes the first ray of morning is an unwelcome light, and it's hard just to face the day. You gotta make yourself get up, put your feet on the ground. There's gonna be fear, but don't be afraid to get what you need. You gotta climb over mountains, you gotta wait on the good things and learn from mistakes. You gotta walk through the fire to get where you're going. To get what you need, you gotta give what it takes. Some people stand on the sidelines just watching the game, wondering why they don't ever win. You gotta jump in the middle when the mud starts to fly. No one said it'd be easy, it's a fight till the end. To get what you need, you gotta climb over mountains. You gotta wait on the good things and learn from mistakes. You gotta walk through the fire to get where you're going. To get what you need, you gotta give what it takes. When the journey seems endless and you've lost your desire and you can't stand another trial, when your dreams become a hardened, tempered by time, look past the pain and walk one more mile. To get what you need, you gotta climb over mountains. You gotta wait on the good things and learn from mistakes. You gotta walk through the fire to get where you're going. To get what you need, you gotta give what is. To get what you need, you gotta climb over mountains. You gotta wait on the good things and learn from mistakes. You gotta walk through the fire to get where you're going. To get what you need, you gotta give what it takes.
What's up? Good. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, man, this is hot, man. And this is so good for people to hear, that you got to climb over mountains, you got to go through fire. Right. Some folks just think, well, I'm pretty and I'm talented, and here we go. No, it ain't that way, buddy. You got some stuff that you got to go through to get to this space. Doesn't he, man? Isn't there some? Who's the leader of the band?
All three of us, man.
All three of you. Now, if that ain't unified.
I've got the biggest mouth, I guess.
You got the biggest mouth.
Other than that.
And you stand in front.
That's right.
We always put him in front.
That's great. Well, maybe we can start off. I want to just get everybody's name.
Yeah, my name's Kent Humphrey.
Okay.
I'm his brother, Darren Humphrey.
Brother?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
real?
Real brothers.
Okay. You can't tell by looking, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not their real brother, but I'm their brother in Christ. My name is Bobby Bowen.
All right, Bobby. All right, and who's these back here?
This is Anthony Blackston on guitar back here, and Scott Rath playing steel and mandolin back
Great, man. Boy, this is really a first for Leon and Friends, I'm telling you. And I'm so glad that you guys would come and bless us with this sound.
We're glad to be here. We're excited about it. Watch your show, man. It's just a great show.
Well, thank you.
Glad you came to Nashville, man. So
and there's something, we get some people from this side of the world
that's
on.
right. That's great.
Well, how'd the group evolve into this sort of style?
Well, the group started years and years ago as a Southern Gospel Quartet, and about 7 years ago, we started... younger guys started coming into the band, and we just kind of started developing a more of a country sound just by the members that came into the band, and it just kind of turned into what it has. And God's blessed it, and it just the form of music hasn't been around that long, but it's real exciting what's happened with it, and we're just glad to be out there and be one of the first people out here to do it.
Why did you name the group Mid-South? Is there any
actually,
we saw it on a furniture truck. It sounded good.
We looked all around Nashville and saw Mid-South Furniture, Mid-South Plumbing, and said, hey, that sounds like a good name for a group.
Yeah.
No, it didn't really happen that way.
Okay.
Back before we were ever born, back in 1959, a few guys back in Arkansas
the Mid-South region in Arkansas decided to form a quartet, and they called it Mid-South Boys, and that's where it started from. So
oh, I see. Okay.
we just kind of took it and dropped the boys because we grew up and became Mid-South.
Yeah. And you heard Boys to Men. They tried to make that switch, too.
Right.
Yeah. You know, it's a wonderful thing, too, because I think a certain region kind of rallies around you. I mean, do you find that as you travel in the Mid-South that there's a kind of like a following?
Yeah, I guess that's really where the following started, of course. But over the past few years, it's been amazing to see the areas that you wouldn't necessarily think of the style of music being as popular as it is. But probably one of our biggest areas is northeastern part of the United States.
Is that right?
That's where we play some of
Where
our
is it
biggest
going?
states.
I mean, I hear that you guys are hitting secular stations with this.
Yeah, man,
music.
we're real
so
excited
is this
about
like
it.
getting you all over the United States with that, with the style?
Everywhere, yeah.
Really is.
We can't explain it. I don't know. It's everywhere.
Yeah, we just Warner Brothers Records out in L.A. heard the album, and the people out there said they heard one of the song we're going to do next, Without You I Haven't Got a Prayer, and they said, you know, we love this song, we want to push this song. And we said, that's great, but we had no idea where it was going to be pushed, and that's to the adult contemporary secular marketplace. And the song is just doing real well. It's picking up stations every week. And, you know, we never thought that Mid-South was going to be playing on the same station with Madonna or Huey Lewis, you know. It just didn't seem to match. But, boy, it's working real great, and we're just excited about it.
Well, what type of halls do you play? I mean, do you go to churches? Do you play in clubs? Do you
we play wherever they
small
want us
halls?
to come, and wherever they can get enough money to get us to come. No.
Yeah, right. That sounds like
No,
the manager
yeah,
talking. Just put on the manager hat there.
Yeah, he taught me that one. No, yeah, we play everywhere. I mean, high schools, colleges, churches.
Rodeos, festivals.
Grand
I'm moving over
openings.
here. I feel like I'm out of
Come on here. Yeah, that'd be good.
Grand openings for Walmart and stuff like that. So we do it all.
Yeah, we play just about every size venue, every you know, different types. You never know where you're going to see us from one week to the next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that give you an opportunity to really preach the gospel when you're in the malls, when you're in some of these secular settings? Is it done mostly through music, or is there some kind of
yeah,
thing at the end
we
that you-
find that we get the opportunity. Our music, we call it positive country music, and we deal a lot with relationships, a man, a woman, a family. We try to deal with situations that the average person is going to go through every day in their life, and how to handle that situation from a Christian's perspective. And so we're able to draw in an audience that may not be a Christian audience, but they hear the music, and it's something that they're familiar with and they want to hear, and then we're able to share the gospel with them at the end of the concert.
You know what I'm really happy about is that the Lord is putting all styles out in the world. You know,
That's
there's
right.
not, it's not
That's
like
Exactly.
we just had that one little thing that was kicking at one time.
That's right.
Now all of the style of music are
Is
now
doing great.
being infiltrated by the gospel.
It's like, you know, we were talking a while ago, you know, we got the song that's out in secular adult contemporary right now.
Yeah.
And it wasn't planned like Kent said, but I believe God has a plan for it.
Yeah, it's lifting it up.
We don't know what it is right now, but
Yeah.
we believe, you know, we'll be probably doing some concerts with those groups, and maybe we can be a good witness to them, you know.
Praise God.
Bring them to the Lord. You
That's
never know.
great, man. Well, it's just good for all of us to see you and to see you at this stage. And, you know, as the months and years go by, we're just going to see how God blesses your life.
Great. We appreciate you having us in.
All right, thank you,
Enjoy
man.
it.
Would you like to do one more for us?
Yeah, we want to do
Sure.
that.
All
too.
right. Let's hear it again for Mid-South. Yeah.
The sun's gone down and the night's closing in. I'm sitting here all alone, trying to figure out why life seems so unfair. Lord, this world is too heavy for one man to hold, and I feel like it's spinning out of control. Where would I go? Who would I turn to? Tell me if I didn't have you. Whose name would I call? Everything I touched seemed like it turned to gold. Started believing I could make it